And splat. Hee hee.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps to make the season bright. Tiny tots, with their eyes all aglow, will find it very hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child awakes to spy, to see if reindeer really do know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Will soon be my death. I've been gone for a month. I've been drunk since... I got some editing to do, that's for sure. So, yeah, I'm going to keep this simple. I want to wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. Please play safe, don't drive drunk, and hug somebody. Show the love, right? I know that it's just 1 or 2 days of a year, and to some of you guys, you think, what does it really matter? It's the same as any other day, or pretty close. I don't see it that way, and I hope that if you're not feeling the Christmas spirit, and it's pretty easy not to feel it because most of the time, most years go by, and it doesn't really strike me that much. But there can be moments. There can be moments when you feel more connected as a human being. We're all people, and we all, for all of our conflicts and all of our frustrating differences, some of those differences are good, and while they may seem frustrating, in the long run it makes for a better place. So I guess what I'm trying to say is care about people and love people for who they are. You don't have to agree with them. They don't have to like you for you to love them. I wish you peace. I wish you joy, if you can find it. It's not so hard and not so easy. I wish you good health for you and your family. I know that this can be a difficult time for a lot of people, but I don't know, life has a way of surprising you in good ways for all of its bad turns. So yeah, on the subject of the whole YouTube thing and my posting of that, of Gypsy's video, honestly, I'm tired. I think that's what it comes down to. I'm just kind of tired of all of this. The dictatorial attitude, it's their company. YouTube can do as they wish. But I believe that the steps are misleading. I believe that what they're selling us is not what they're really selling us. I'm not a fan of profanity. I don't really think it's necessary to make a point, but it's there. I don't think graphic content really contributes to the world, but it's there. And I believe that you don't need to suppress it in order for it to be kept away from most of the people who visit the site. You can segregate it. People can make informed choices. You can't protect minors from cheating and breaking rules. They're going to do that anyway. I mean, that's just the way it is. They're going to find it anyway. So what you need to do is help people make informed choices and help them understand the consequences of making the wrong choices. That's parenting. That's education. And in essence, I'm just tired of all of this waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for something to disappear, waiting for YouTube to blindly and algorithmically make me disappear, or you. they won't touch the big names, the ones that are on their radar. The rest of us that are subject to the whims of renegade DMCAs or random people who flag us when they shouldn't, whatever it is. I've kept a pretty vanilla site here, this channel. Nothing really outrageous or offensive or even interesting. But there are those who are outspoken. They are a little more rough around the edges in terms of the way they communicate, and in some cases they do it on purpose to make a point and to have an effect that's different from an effect that I might have. In other cases, that's just who they are. And to eliminate the message based on that, I think, is inappropriate. I think we can all make choices as to what we choose to watch and what we don't choose to watch. I think this whole algorithmic notion really is looking forward, really looking, I mean, YouTube had some long-term plans, obviously. When they got into this, they had some long-term plans. Well, those long-term plans haven't stopped. They are no longer, they're not just thinking in the short term at every little step. They are looking towards somewhere. And what I don't like about this is that it was avoidable. It was avoidable to do this algorithmic demotion. That was avoidable. I can understand how some people might consider it a good idea, but what happens when something that you're interested in suddenly is no longer popular or becomes deemed offensive by popular culture? What then? Is your voice going to be lost because you've been algorithmically demoted for using a word that's not profane, just makes people a little uncomfortable politically or socially? Then what? Well, you can say, well, go start your own website. That's true. I mean, I don't have a couple $1 billion in my pocket to start the website of my dreams. But we have a website here that can be useful for all of us. I want to say thank you very much to all of you for making the last 2 years really special. I watched my first video in December 10th of 2006, made an account. It's called Poop Slinging Monkey. Some of you might remember that. Had a lot of fun. I love making comments. I still do, and I still will. And then I deleted that account, went on to another 2 accounts which disappeared mysteriously with no explanations, and finally settled here. And I really have had a good time. I've met some really terrific people. I'm not going to name names because I'm going to forget some anyway, and I don't want to do that. I really appreciate you. You've been a very important part of my life over the last 2 years. Often too important, I should say. But nevertheless, it's been a great time. So I want to finish off, I guess, with just a big thank you. And good luck to you all. All the best. Feel like I'm making this so freaking dramatic. It's like that scene in with Sean Penn in that scene where he's going to be killed in prison because of the capital punishment, and he's meeting his family for the last time. I feel like I'm talking like this, like I'm gonna dive off my balcony or something. If I dove off my balcony, I'd I'd just like make a little snow angel or something and go back inside because I'm not that far from the ground. But yeah, you know what? I think the next clip is going to explain it all best. It's going to sum it up completely, and I think it's just the right thing to throw in here. So, bye-bye. Thanks for watching.
See my videos, and laugh and have a good time laughing. Yep, and laugh and have a good time. Uh-oh. I farted for real now. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Excuse me. And I'm gonna upload this video anyway.